He walked into the courtroom like he owned it, a $10,000 suit, a Rolex flashing under the lights. Everyone knew that kind of man, confident, powerful, untouchable. But that day, Judge Frank Caprio would teach him a lesson that no amount of money could buy. Pause. Fade in courtroom ambience. Scene 1, the arrogant entrance. Narrator, Thursday morning, 9:30 a.m., Providence Municipal Court. While ordinary citizens waited nervously for their cases, an old couple, a struggling student, a bus driver, the doors opened. In walked Alexander Blake, a millionaire real estate tycoon, phone in hand, sunglasses on. He didn't even look at the judge. Sound FX. Courtroom murmurs, camera shutters. Blake, smirking. Dave, I'll call you back in 5. Just a silly traffic ticket. He sat down, crossed his legs, and began scrolling through his phone. The courtroom fell silent in disbelief. Scene 2, the fine. Judge Caprio, calmly. Mr. Blake, you're charged with parking in a handicapped spot. Do you understand the charge? Blake, shrugging. Yes, Your Honor. I had a meeting worth $20 million. I parked there for 20 minutes. No big deal. Judge Caprio, do you know why that spot exists? Blake, I didn't see anyone in a wheelchair that day. The courtroom gasped. Narrator, it was the kind of arrogance that makes even silence feel heavy. Scene 3, the veteran arrives. Sound FX. Creak of wheelchair wheels. Narrator, then the door opened again. A man in a wheelchair entered, Robert Wilson, a Vietnam veteran who had lost both his legs in the war. He spoke softly. Sorry for being late. Your Honor, all the handicapped spots were taken. We had to circle the block for 15 minutes. The entire courtroom turned toward Blake. For the first time, he looked uncomfortable. Scene 4, the lesson begins. Judge Caprio, Mr. Wilson, tell us, how does it feel when someone takes your parking spot? Wilson, Your Honor, for people like me, that space isn't a privilege. It's a lifeline. Without it, I can't even get out of my car. He paused. The courtroom was silent. Wilson, last week, I missed a doctor's appointment because someone parked where they shouldn't. The camera cuts to Blake. His smirk fades. Judge Caprio, firmly. Mr. Blake, your 20 minutes might have cost someone a hospital visit. How important was your meeting compared to someone's health? Scene 5, the verdict that shook the court. Narrator, the judge's next words will be remembered for years. Judge Caprio, Mr. Blake, you'll pay your fine, and I'm adding 20 hours of community service at a disabled support center. Blake froze. Community service? I'm a CEO. Judge Caprio, in my courtroom, titles don't matter. Here, everyone is equal before the law. Gasps filled the room. Even Blake's confidence began to crumble. Then the judge added, I also recommend a $5,000 donation to Memorial Hospital, not as punishment, but as perspective. Scene 6, the transformation. Narrator, 2 weeks later, a letter arrived at the courthouse. It was from Alexander Blake. He wrote, Working at the disabled center changed me. I saw how a simple parking space could change lives. I was blind, but now I see what respect truly means. He didn't stop there. Blake donated $250,000 to Memorial Hospital and founded a Disabled Access Foundation with $5 million to improve accessibility across Rhode Island. And the first name on his advisory board, Robert Wilson. Scene 7, the final words. Narrator, soft tone. That day in Providence wasn't about a parking ticket. It was about humanity, about respect, about realizing that true wealth isn't what you keep, it's what you give. Judge Caprio once said, Justice isn't just a law. It's compassion with understanding. Soft piano music fades in. So, if you believe respect matters more than riches, drop a red heart in the comments and tell us where you're watching from, because some lessons can only be taught by life itself. Musical note outro, inspirational music, on-screen text. Backhand Index Boring Right subscribe for more true stories that restore your faith in justice.